Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Mindful SMP server. Kruncky here, we're now on episode 8 of this multiplayer adventure. We're here back at the base, and the reason we're here at the base is because I found myself 2 more maps. Now, I made a mistake in my last episode, thinking that, when you first got these maps, they were unknown, and it wasn't until you opened them that they were filled maps. But apparently, as soon as you get them, they are already filled maps. So I got 2. We're going to go ahead and take a look at them for the first time here now. Make sure that looks really familiar. In fact, that looks like that right there. Yeah. Second map. Are you serious? This was totally not planned. I had not looked at these maps before. That sucks. Well, that was a good 5 minutes that I lost there by not actually having a treasure map to go explore, but it's all good because we have other things to do. And what we want to be doing today is we're going to be working on something that I've been waiting to work on for quite a while. It's something that even before this server began, I knew I wanted to build. So I have my opportunity to do it now. But I will need a central area of spawn, and normally that would be here. By the way, this crater is naturally generated, and I wanted to put it there, but then the idea of the nether portal came up, and I felt that this would be a better use of the central area, because the nether portal is an important thing to the server, So instead, what we're going to do is there aren't that many places now that I can use because a lot of this area has been kind of claimed. That thing over there, sorry, that hill over there has been claimed by Kent. That over there was claimed by Ayrichu, and he has a lot of things in that area over there. And plus it's hidden by that hill, so I kind of didn't want to do it there. That island would have been ideal, but obviously that's the home of the spawn house. So instead I decided I took a view from the top of my base, and I was looking for a spot that kind of stuck out as like a central area. And this area right here has been blocked off because somebody will be working on, and I can show you here, future mindful garden area. So this is going to be a garden area, which is great. And where I'm going to be placing it down is going to be right here. And I've marked down the center of this block. It's kind of oddly shaped, so finding out the center of this was kind of difficult, but I think that this is generally the center. It's hard to tell, but I will be starting my build here. Basically, I want to be doing a little statue for Mindful Season 2. And, I'm going to start building on it in the time lapse, and right away you should kind of realize what it is I'm building. So let me jump to a time lapse, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I didn't realize how massive this was when I built this in creative, because in creative there's nothing to have any kind of relativity. But actually building it here, I didn't realize that it's pretty much the tallest thing around next to my base and Ayrichu's base. That thing is huge, but there's one thing that's kind of missing. I'm not worried about mobs spawning in there except for on top of the M, but it does kind of look a little bit dull. Originally these were supposed to be gold blocks, but I don't have gold blocks, so I was going to change that out later, but I had a better idea. Because when it turns dark, this is actually going to all be dark, but I have glowstone. I was actually going to use this for something else, but I think this will be perfect for this. So I'm going to go bust in there. I'm going to replace all the yellow concrete with glowstone, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Personally, I like how the concrete looked better. I really like how the gold looks, but what I really want to see is how this looks at night. So where's our sun at? So our sun's almost there, so I'm going to sit around a little bit, see what this looks like as it turns night. There might be a little bit too many torches around to really kind of get the effect that I wanted, but I want to see what happens. That's actually kind of disappointing. I mean, it's night. It's not going to get any darker than this, but it's just not that bright. I guess it's because the glass is so far away from it that it doesn't really show that it's kind of glowing. Let's see if we get farther, if it does make any difference. I might take out those torches just to see if that makes any difference. So a little bit farther out. I mean, it's all right. Can we get any farther without something in our way? I mean, it's okay. It's definitely glowing. Maybe not as much as I'd like it to. Can we ride the walls of the farm to see if we can get out here? Yeah, I mean, from the farther away you get, the better it looks, because you don't see the texture of the glowstone. But still, it's kind of disappointing. I'm gonna go see what it looks like from up there. All right, so I haven't been up to the top of my base yet. We're gonna take a ride together to see how this looks. And I just wish it emitted more light, but I mean, I guess you can't always get what you want. I'm shifting so that I don't fall off the edge, and this is about as far as we can get without going up. And let's see how it looks. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so it's not bad. It is massive. It just doesn't glow as much as I'd like it to, but you know, I think we can live with it. Up close, it kind of looks a little bit awkward because of the texture of the glowstone. Maybe I can convince everyone to change their texture packs. We'll see. Maybe I'll change it to gold at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Did you like the yellow concrete? Do you like the glowstone, or do you think I should just wait, get some blocks, and make this into gold blocks? Let me know down in the comments, because you know, I really don't know at this point. I got some feedback from the other members, and they seem to like the glowstone and the fact that this kind of glows up at night, so it'll probably stay like that. But do let me know anyway what you think, because I can always change my mind. But with that built, this is kind of like the last thing I wanted to build in spawn. We will come back and we'll finish decorating this place, because it's a little plain as it is. But spawn is really looking good. I got my statue in. So, you know, it's about that time that we look for a place to kind of... Oh yeah, so Ayrichu borrowed like 8 stacks of dirt from me. I told him he didn't have to pay me, but he did anyway. He gave me 4 diamonds I already threw in here, which makes us just over 3 stacks again, which is nice. I'm going to clear this out of the way because, well, I don't have a need for it there. We'll just throw this into our miscellaneous wood stock. And once I get the chance, I'm going to go to sleep, and we're going to head out and go on an adventure. A lot of the members have already chosen where they're going to go. for their base outside of spawn. Kent pretty much immediately went out and he found himself a spot out of town or out of spawn. I know Kenny's found his spot. Justin's found his spot. Lautner's found his spot. Like, everybody's moving out. So I think it's time for us to also move out. I've been contemplating what I want to do for this season, and I really don't know. It's probably one of the reasons I've been spending so much time in spawn. But I've been thinking about it a lot, and I think, I was thinking about my roots in Minecraft. The first time I ever played Minecraft, this was back in 1.7 or something, 8. I don't remember. But I came on, I found myself a mountain, and I dug myself a hole in the mountain and just started building on the mountain. In my SSP, I found myself a mountain. I decided to make myself a little disc inside the mountain, like a disc that popped out of the mountain, and that was my SSP. With this SMP, the last season, I built myself a water base, and while it looked great, it was really difficult to build. And if I needed more room, there wasn't an easy way to go about it. So I figured this season I kind of go back to my roots and look for my base in a mountain biome. But I kind of do like the idea of being on an island. This is the aquatic update. Being next to water is kind of a key feature of the aquatic update. So I'm hoping to find myself a mountain island. I don't know if a lot of those exist, but I'm just going to kind of follow the coastline until I find myself a suitable place to inhabit. I was following the coast and I came over here because I saw a sunken ship over there. There was nothing in it, so that has already been claimed. However, I ran into this mountain right here. It's not really a mountain. I guess more of an island. And this could do. I like that cave right there. It's a little small, at least from this angle. Let's try to get around it. There's some beach that I'm not too sure about. And there's a lot of beach that I'm not sure about. But at the same time, it looks pretty okay. Is that... Okay, so I love this. The fact that there's a turtle beach, but that over there is the Mushroom Island. And the server has kind of designated that for a certain purpose. And I'm not too sure if I want to be that close to that. But again, I love the fact that it has a turtle island. It has 4 turtles already. Let's go take a look over here and see what we like about this place. I like that cave that was in the front. But let's head up here and see if there's anything worth noting on top. So there is this sand cave. I wonder if that connects to that cave over there. If it did, that would be really awesome. There's a lot of things I could do with that. But in all, this place is kind of small. Like, I do know that I wanted to build smaller this season. But I kind of feel like I'd be limited in what I could do. And if I really wanted to be modular, this kind of wouldn't work. So pros, Turtle Beach, cave, maybe connected cave. Cons, it's small, it's close to Mushroom Island, which isn't too bad, but it's just, I don't want to build something here and kind of interrupt what's going on there, or have something built over there that interrupts me. So we'll keep it as a candidate. Let me know what you think about this place. We're going to keep looking around and see if we can find something that's just perfect. I was traveling along and I saw 3 little blocks in the water. And I decided to go investigate, and it turned out to be these 3 blocks here. There was a sunken ship, and we actually did get ourselves a map. It was not claimed, so we got a new map. Shall we take a look and see what we got? This is definitely new. I'm tempted to go take a look. It does look like an island, so why don't we go and check that out? Now, on my way to this island, I'm seeing this massive mountain here. And I kind of like what I see. I don't know if I should go check out the treasure first or if I should check out this area. Let's check out this area, plop down a bed, and take a nap. Because I don't want to die. You can only sleep at night, of course. So we're awake. We've made it to this island. I don't know if it's an island or not. This mountain. I love mountains in Minecraft. This is beautiful. I mean, it makes you feel so small. But yeah, that's all beautiful. I like the what's it called? Waterfalls. I like all these auxiliary islands. This is looking really nice. Now, if only this is an island. Oh, there must be underwater ravine. I like this here. I'm really hoping this is an island, because if it is, I might just stake this as my home. There's what seems to be an island over there. I like that overhang. There's a lot I like about this place. And it's seeming like an island so far. I really hope that's the case. All these bits and pieces. I like that tree just standing in there. It looks kind of like a forbidden tree, or like a last surviving tree or something like that. We can work with that, but this is really looking like an island, which is great. There's all these like random pieces here and there that look really nice. I love mountains in Minecraft. I know I've said it. That would have been cool if only that was there. But everything else rendered in still looks cool. That's also a possibility if that was an island. But the more I'm looking at this, the more this seems like an island. This is beautiful. I want to do a one cut to make sure that this is all an island. This is really massive though. So I mean, that could be a con if this really is what I think it is. Lava flowing, water flowing. I love that water flowing there. I think this is where we came in. So yeah, this does look like a mountain island, exactly what we're looking for. We need to go observe a little bit more. I don't know. I really like it. I love this like bay here with the island in the middle. You know, these floating blocks would probably have to go, because that's one thing I don't like about mountains in Minecraft is they tend to form a lot of floating blocks. That overhang is cool, but at the same time it looks kind of unrealistic. It was a pain to get up here. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's one thing I like about mountains. It's difficult to get to, so you don't have to worry about too many unwanted visitors. The height is, you know, it's almost right at cloud level, which is a good thing. I don't know if there's too much above. So yeah, that's like the peak of it. It's a bit above cloud level, but that's all right. Yeah, I mean, this place is looking good. It is massive. There's I guess, a taiga biome over there. There's a lot to like about this place. There's a lot of terrain, so there's a lot of potential, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that need to be worked around. But I really like it. I don't know how this works with my building small, but I mean, I guess I could build small and just continue expanding and, you know, the works. And this gives us a lot of room to do kind of like farms away from the base and things like that. But this is really looking nice. I don't know. You guys let me know. So it looks like there's a like a hot spring kind of thing in there. This all looks very unnatural, but I'm pretty sure it's naturally generated. Yeah, it looks like this. Is this a chunk? Let's see. It's not. So that's weird that this square in here just kind of decided, hey, I'm gonna not generate anything. But you know, that's not a huge problem. Let's do a little bit more walking around. Welcome to Minecraft Walking Simulator. There's a lot to like here. I will admit there is a lot to like. There's just a lot, period. So I don't know how that'll go. But I'm really tempted to pick up this place because there's a lot of cool areas. A lot of cool, like, islands around it. I'm gonna sleep on it, see what I think in the morning, next day, whatever. And yeah, chances are I am gonna stake this as my own. So while I look for my boat, there it is. Pros and cons analysis. Pros: it's totally a mountain island, which kind of fulfills two of the things that we want: an island and a mountain. It's beautiful. There's a lot of like bays and ravines and all kinds of cool stuff around it. A lot of room to build. It's beautiful. Cons: floating islands. It's huge. That's about it. Let me know what you think. Anyways, let's go and find this treasure, because it seems like we've gotten farther away from it. Is it this direction? Let's see. We want to go north. So this way. I get the feeling it's that island right there, and looking at that missing slice of island, I'm pretty sure this has been claimed. But let's check real quick. And if that is what I think it is, and we do decide to go there, oh man, that's beautiful. If we do decide to come here, we'll probably fill this in with sand so that it's not so ugly. But whoa. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, totally claimed. Feather falling leather boots. Let's throw this in here. Anyways, tell me what you think about that place over there. It really does look beautiful. There was a thing on the other side that I wanted to go check out, so I'm going to go check that out real quick, and I'll see you guys in a bit. We saw this while we were exploring that, and I just wanted to come over and take a look at it. I find it really unlikely that there'd be a huge mountain island next to another mountain island. But if this is in fact a mountain island, it might be something worth pursuing. There's I guess a birch forest. Lana would be happy with that burning. But yeah, this is looking not like an island. Yeah, I mean, hey turtle. It might be. If this leads to the ocean, it's technically a mountain. But no, like it goes in the swamp, and yeah, so this is kind of out of the picture. I really don't want to work next to a swamp because swamps are kind of... Swamp water is ugly. It's like sewer water, almost. But I mean, let's go up to the top just so that we don't rule out anything that's possible. There's a lot of place to build, but again, I don't think it's a mountain, or it isn't. It is a mountain. I don't think it's an island. Definitely not. It goes into the swamp. So this kind of doesn't fulfill our requirements of being an island and a mountain. We have a mountain, no island. The same problem with the mountain over there is it's massive. I don't see any floating islands or whatever. A lot of llama. If I had some leads, I could get myself an achievement, advancement. But this is looking more so not like an island. Is that... That's the flower thing. I'm gonna go check that out. I've never actually seen... What is this? Flower forest. I've never actually seen a flower forest except for, I think, Kenny's base last season was in a flower forest. But I never actually visited his base. This is cool. I mean, I don't like flowers all that much, but the colorfulness is pretty cool. That's interesting. So pros, it's a mountain. It's next to a flower forest, if that is a pro. That's about it. Cons, it's not an island. It's massive. It's next to a swamp. So generally, I'm thinking that's out. I'm really leaning towards this one. Again, I'm going to sleep on it, and I'll probably decide in my next episode, but I'm really thinking that this is where we're going to go. What I'm going to build when I get there, who knows? But I really am leaning on this unless I find something even better. You know, it suits me better. But yeah, we're probably going to go with this. I think I've said that enough now, so yeah, let's go back to the base. We're back at the base, and today we looked at a small island that wasn't a mountain. We looked at a big mountain that wasn't an island, and we did find ourselves one big mountain island base, or not base, one big mountain island area that we might use as our base. And to be honest, I'm leaning towards that. I know that there's another mountain island over in that direction, but it's really close to the mining desert, and it's kind of really far out. It's really small, so there's not a whole lot of room to build. So I really am leaning on towards the big mountain island base area. But let me know down in the comments what you think, because your opinion does really matter to me. So let me know what you think, and in the next episode, hopefully we'll have chosen where we're going to be living. But anyways, today we built ourselves that over there. It's not really for ourselves. We built it for the community. We found ourselves a treasure. Well, we tried to find a treasure that we couldn't. Then we found ourselves 3 potential spots for a base. And hopefully in the next episode, we'll have chosen one and we will start ideas. I really don't know what I'm going to do. So if you have any ideas for me, let me know down in the comments as well. But for today, that's all I got. If you liked this episode, you should head down there, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell just so you get notified of my next videos. And yeah, that's all. That's all I got. Have a good night. See ya.